Hello, everybody. I'm Missionaries. This is my digital space. I hope you enjoy. Now, you've seen a couple of episodes of this series, and we're back with another one. And I mean, if you haven't heard of this woman by now, where have you been? Where have you been? She came onto the scene what feels like an out of nowhere fashion. She just showed up. She pulled up and she said, "This is my show. I'm gonna run things how I want to." Dee Koala, welcome. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. Thanks, man. How you doing?
I'm okay. Well, yeah, man.
Good, man.
I'm cold and I'm just like fatigued with lockdown. So this is my
Sure.
limit. This is where we are. Like,
Thank you. I'm
won't
so
zero
tired.
unlock us at this point. If we die,
This
we
is so
die.
annoying.
I'm at
Bruh,
that point
let's
now.
just open the whole place, man. Let's just open the whole country.
I'm
If we
tired.
die,
Like,
we die.
I think what's making it worse for me is that I'm just not confident in the people that are making the rules. Like, I could do this. I really could do this if I was confident that, yeah, no, they've got my back, these people. But like, I'm just feeling a bit.
You know? Damn.
But basically, this series, if you're new to the series, where have you been? The series is about finding where poetic device and life intersect, and where in that intersection musicians are inspired or perhaps note that intersection in their music. So in poetry, we refer to like a moral story as an allegory. Now, you have been at this for about 4 years and really like piqued everybody's interest in 2019. What's like one major experience that taught you the best lesson or like the worst lesson?
The one experience that taught me the best lesson is that there can always be another you. Not another you per se, but another person with your talent. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to find ways. That's in a good way. My mind just kept on creatively going, because I want to remain consistent. I mean, I don't want to be replaced. I don't want to lose consistency or relax too long or be too comfortable. And then, zoops, someone comes in the picture, and Dee Koala's gone like that. So that's one of the things that have taught me. I mean, Ricky told me that just remain consistent and don't block your creative space, So I don't block my creativity. I don't think anything is crazy of what I think of. Sometimes I do. But one of a bad experience that, oh, Jesus. So there was this I learned it the hard way that to other people, you're just another artist. Like, I was performing at the specific place, and the guy there, the director, was just so driven. I'll just rather call him driven because I thought he was angry at some point, It was just so driven. And he tells us, yo, listen, 15 minutes, okay? 15 minutes. And we're like, okay, dude, chill, we got you. But now the guy before me finishes a bit later on, right? And he doesn't say anything to the other guy. And I'm like, oh, okay, so that means I have extra time because this guy just dabbed into my time. So I perform, and just as I'm going to do the last song, which is a hit song, oh my God. He turns off the deck, he turns off the mic, and he's like, girl, get off the stage.
But I'm sorry, it was him. He was at fault.
Bruh, I don't care who you are. Like I said, you were just another artist to him. Even if you were Chris Brown, he would have turned the thing off. And I was like, no, but dude, no ways. And it's like, yes, wait, man, get off the stage. Another person has to come on. Hey! And I was like,
I mean, like, that's a very important lesson to learn. I agree. But at the same time, it's not like, I don't know, like, where was that energy when old boy was cussing into my set? Because if I come and turn off the mic, I'm gonna be called a bitch.
That's another topic of like bias. Like people like if a guy is a rapper, it's like he knows what he's doing. If a girl is a rapper, it's like she's gonna come at us with the girly rap. I don't know if the girly rap consists of ass talk, boob talk, and whatever the case may be. But I think women are very good storytellers in terms of like even if they're gonna talk about their body, you're gonna want to know what they're saying. Still, it's something that's exciting for you to hear, and it also empowers you to be proud of your body as well, no matter how it looks and no matter your insecurities that you had of it. And it also makes you feel like you don't need any validation from men if you're the one gassing yourself up about your own body. So I think people are very close-minded in terms of the way girls are made to think the way they are, the way they rap. Like guys automatically think if a girl comes through as a rapper, she's gonna be talking about her boobs and ass. Whereas even if she does, there's nothing wrong, you know.
I mean,
so
the issue is nobody says anything when I mean, like I've been bumping Pop Smoke almost daily. That man was real proud of his stroke game, real proud, and he talks about it. He says that he puts it down, and didn't nobody bat an eyelash.
We discriminate? No, we do not discriminate. We carry on and we
said,
sing the lyrics like, you know, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Like with guys, it's a whole different venture. With guys, it's like, hey, okay, you can do that. You're allowed to. But we come through and we start talking about guys' dicks and stuff. It's like, ooh, what did she say?
She's so
or if we start talking about sex, we're like, oh, she spoke about sex. Oh my god. If she talks about her own ass, it's like, damn, why are you talking about your own ass? Like, it's like,
and who's supposed to talk about it? You want to talk about
it? Exactly.
Do you want to talk about it? But like, on the topic of your music, like, what would you say for someone who hasn't spent enough time listening to you, or even just has only maybe engaged your bigger songs? How would you describe your music to them?
I won't lie, I'm still learning to channel different emotions, different themes, different concepts. I'm very much of a character, so I'm putting that in my music as well. And I must say, it has done a lot of growth for me to tap into different social issues. So it went from trapping and just talking about myself, just being confident about myself. I'm the best rapper. I don't care about what you say. I'm beautiful. F you and all that. And to talking about how a girl seeks for love from their father and they end up with blessers and pregnancies and those kind of things. So I tapped into those social issues. I tapped into gender-based violence on Goni Girl, where like it's a concept that has been created that I've been in, you know, like these house parties are not as innocent as a house party used to be. People come with agendas. If you already have a glass or whatever that you're sipping on, someone can come to you with, no man, take a shot, but you're already busy with something, you understand? And they make you feel like you're not cool enough if you're not taking a shot, or if you're not busy with the shots like other people or whatever, if you're not smoking, if you're not, you know. And to a point where you got to drug and you found out that someone drugged you, or you are actually super wasted to even say, no, don't touch me, or yes, I want to, you know. Then you find yourself in that situation where as you wake up and you're like, I can feel that I have been penetrated, or someone can tell you that, oh, you were busy with this person last night, and you don't even have that, you don't even remember that, you know. Yeah, so I made that concept within a song, and I think it touched a lot of people. I know some men were like, some rappers were like, I'm not encouraging the violence, but yes, I'm encouraging the message. And I'm like, you're missing the message, basically, if you're encouraging. There's no violence within the song. The only violence within the song is the violence that men do upon us, you know? The only thing I'm saying is, as women, protect yourselves, because we don't know what we are going to encounter. And We don't know what we're gonna encounter from our guy friends, from our boyfriends, from our fathers, from our brothers and our uncles and all of those things. So if I say, if you're a girl, carry a knife, why is that hurtful to a man? Why is that violence to a man when they say, oh, the lyrics are so violent? And I'm like, how can I say it politely? I'm actually pissed.
That's actually a very important comment, like from a thematic perspective, which is like another element of the series. Like thematically, when I talk about GBV, there is nothing kind. There's
nothing
kind I can say. Like there's
nothing.
not the time for me to sit and engage how you feel as indoda. Like that's not my concern.
You were not concerned about how we feel as women, so
you know,
and the message that is being missed is that you don't necessarily have to have a pocket knife. It can be a taser, it can be a spray gun, it can be whatever you think is gonna like protect you from whatever. Personally, I have a pocket knife. That I'm not gonna lie about. I do. But like, I don't want people to think that that's the only way you can protect yourself. Protect yourself in the most comfortable way you can.
For me, when men start saying, oh, but this is violent towards us, like you need to bring us into the conversation, I'm like, well, when police are like brutalizing you, we don't comment on your language of expressing outrage. When anything happens to men, women are first to be like, no, not this. This is wrong. We mobilize. I mean, I've never heard of a men's WhatsApp group to mobilize for protest that is not rooted at some point in protesting, but protesting in contravention of the lessons that women have been trying to teach you about how to protest on our behalf. Case in point, that our women march, that all Black men's march in, I think it was June. It was June.
Yeah.
And they were like, we're marching for our women. And we've consistently told them, why are you using a possessive pronoun? We are not yours. And just because I am a wife, a daughter, a sister, a cousin, like, why do I have to be anything? What if I'm an orphan? So I'm not allowed to, what if I'm an orphan? And because I'm no one's child now you can just do what you want to do. No, man.
Our women, know, it's like, there was someone who told me that, who said to me, like, I saw this one post on Twitter, and it was one of my friends, and she's like, she puts inverted commas, she quotes the and then she's like, we are not rocks. She's like, we are not rocks. Like, we are not physically rocks. Like, we're strong on the inside, but that doesn't mean you can tint us because we are rocks. Men have the most stupid egos that they think a lot of things belong to them. It starts from as small as sex, for example. If they get to their outcome, thanks for the pun, they get to their outcome, they are satisfied. Then you don't need to go in, I don't need to help you with anything. I'm going to sleep. And if you didn't get an outcome, then bye. It feels like sex is their thing, and it's not our thing.
It to us.
You know,
they're not having it with us. They are doing it to us.
And they're not even willing to learn about, because they think they know everything about sex as well. So they're not even willing to learn about women's genitals and whatnot, because they think that being a man means I know everything about this thing. It starts from there to as little as telling your boy child as a father that you are not supposed to cry. You are not supposed to cry, and a girl is supposed to be treated like this. But if icheria telela sunaso, and you know, like it's little things as suya bumfazi aktelele. Like, what does that mean? Like, it's as little as, it starts from parenting to what the child actually sees and what the child actually think is right. You know, I don't think we school our kids enough about what is going on out there. I don't think they know anything that is going on out there. I just think it has to start from there, from like children. And that's why I say that in my music, the only way it relates with kids, and I find kids singing these songs in the street every day that I pass by, is only because I've spoken in the language of which that's what they hear every day. The way that I speak is the language that is spoken here in the streets, you know. So if I talk that way, that's how they're gonna listen, because they relate to the way I talk, and that's how they're gonna learn. And I'm really proud to hear them shout out lyrics from the lungs. Wow, you made particle. And I'm just like, I'm glad to see boys and girls singing that, you know, because now they understand what is going on out there. So if your parents can't teach their kids, then I will teach them for them.
Halala. Tell them. Tell them. No, like, I mean, I think by the time I became knowledgeable about your music in full, you had definitely already piqued the interest of people who are celebrated in this music community. We need to know what's coming. Like, I've had to talk to my clients about,
Wow.
oh, we can't plan for the year, but I mean, like, what can the babies expect? You know, like, what's cooking in the stew?
Wow. I don't want to say too much. I'm not trying to say too much. I'm not gonna fall in that trap. This chat is nice, but I'm not falling in that trap. No. There's a lot coming. There's more on the character side of me than the music side that's coming. It's low-key what I've been focusing on, actually, because I'm slowly tiptoeing back to music, but it's gonna take not a long time. It's gonna take a while, because I'm just trying to but I'm just trying to put my mind together on how I feel about the past experiences that have occurred. So I'm just trying to like locate my mind. If am I okay or am I coping? You know. Yeah. So I think right now I'm coping. In terms of I was in the studio recently, and I was shooting a campaign thingy for blah blah. So I noticed that I actually missed this place so much, and I missed hearing beats, and I missed doing music and stuff. But that is coming real soon. I can't say when, I can't say in what form, in what shape, and in what size. There's also visuals, a lot of visuals coming soon from the album, because I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to channel my character through my songs also. I'm trying to, Connie Ferguson girl, like, can you spot the girl here? Like the Queen, Shaka's younger daughter, long lost daughter maybe. I'm here. I'm just trying to channel my characters, because I feel like I have a lot of personalities that come out when they want to come out. I can't say I have a personality disorder. I just think that, like, I can't control who I am sometimes, you know. So a lot of that is coming through, a lot of YouTube channels. And shout out to Miss Scenaris, I took this from her. Yes, I'm hijacking this from you without your permission. I don't care. This is how I'm going to start my YouTube channel, guys. I'm going to be like, hey guys, welcome to my digital space. I am not saying welcome to my YouTube channel no more, no way. So I'm taking that. So we are gonna have a lot of more of my story times, my crazy live videos kind of channeled through YouTube. More content, man. More content and creative things coming through.
I think that's more than enough. Like, I remember when I was working at an urban culture publication, like, I never wanted to demand an artist tell me, so when is this coming out? Because to me, that's real personal. Like,
yeah, it kind of ruins the surprise.
It's not even just that. It's like, have I even discussed this with my manager? Hell, people ask me when is the music coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. I made the song. I'm done with the song as far as I'm concerned. My team is going to tell me when it can come out. You ask them, you know, and because I'm that way with my clients as well. Like, don't ask my clients certain questions that they have no business answering, because if they answer wrong, it's going to be me and them on the phone when you're done.
Exactly.
But anyway, if you've watched through to the end, thank you. If you've learned something new about Dee Koala and you really want to go experience the rest of her music, you need to stream For the Culture. It's everywhere. She even gave it to you guys for free. Free download. Audio Mac is there. So anyway, I'm Miss Spirits. This is my digital space. If you've watched through to this point, I believe you've enjoyed. So thank you again. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.